Hello, my name is Eugenia, and I am so happy that you have decided to join me in this meditation. Every week I host a call for my breath family around the world. We like to start with a short meditation. Many of them have asked me if I could share the meditation so they could do it through the rest of the week. So here it is, available for anybody that wants to connect deeper with their breath and meditation. I invite you to find a comfortable and relaxed position for yourself. I also invite you to explore a little bit more about the principles of transformational breath, which are fundamental for these meditations. You can follow the link below to have a guided exercise to learn these basic principles. Get comfortable and let's get started. I invite you now to find a comfortable and relaxed position. One where you are sure that you can fully surrender and relax your body completely. Your back, your neck, and your head are fully supported, and every muscle of your body is now given permission to relax and to let go. And I invite you now to pay attention to your breath, to notice the rhythm and flow, to softly and gently bring a connected breath without any effort or pauses. Every inhale is followed by a soft and relaxed exhale, and every exhale is followed by a deep and effortless inhale. Notice how you enter this rhythm, how natural and nurturing it is. Allow your breath to be your guide in this breathing experience, to take you to the flow of the nurturing energy of Mother Earth. Feeling the life force around you. of nature and life now and always. Allowing the strength of the mother nurturing energy to surround you and nurture you. To provide for you so that you can connect with that same nature inside you, the creative force, the feminine strength. Feel yourself in perfect balance in the world as you connect with your feminine nature, the softness, the life balances out the strength, the clarity and direction. I freely receive life and give life. I willingly surrender to the beautiful endless cycle of creation and manifestation in perfect harmony and balance. and feeling completely at peace and equilibrium within yourself. I invite you now to take a deep breath to anchor this clarity deep within you, to keep present during the rest of the day and the week. And to softly and gently begin your journey back, moving your body at your own pace and rhythm, noticing your breath, deepening the breath to become more aware of your physical body, and gently coming fully back, moving a little bit, stretching a little bit. When you're ready, you can take a deep breath and open your eyes on the exhale, bringing a big, big smile to your face to fully awaken. Sitting up, doing everything you need to be fully present and alert. Good morning, beautiful souls. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today in this meditation. I think I'm already in Mexico. We were supposed to travel today, start driving today, but we're traveling. We decided to give ourselves a day of rest because yesterday was like packing, loading the car, and it was like nonstop. And it was a long day, so we said, and Rob drives long hours, so I said, why don't we just take one more day? You know, everything is ready and packed, and then we can just take it easy. So we're traveling tomorrow, but I think in my mind I'm already in Mexico. So I was like 8 a.m. Okay, I turn on my computer. I'm here. Nobody's coming. Why are they coming? Yeah, thank you, Melinda, for clarifying that for myself. But yeah, I was sure it was at 8.
Didn't want you to feel too lonely.
No. Yeah, so hopefully next Monday I'll be in Mexico. So I'll be greeting you from Guadalajara again, 8 a.m. for real. Yeah.
So you're driving from Maine to Mexico?
Yeah.
Wow.
We do it every year.
Oh my gosh.
How long does it take?
1 week?
About, we can, if we just make it to Guadalajara, it's about 5 days, driving like 10 hours every day.
That's
and then if we go to Cabo, then it's 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Rob drives. I don't do the driving. I just sit there and navigate. And Freya, the dog, she just sleeps and entertains. So she's very supportive of the process.
That's good.
But yeah, the house, I'm surrounded by suitcases and stuff. It's a mess in here. But yeah, just I'm happy that I'm not on the road and that we could connect. I was thinking, okay, I'll do the meditation at 8 and then we'll go. But then it's nice. There's a really, really sweet energy right now in the world, a very strong motherly energy right now. And I hope you're feeling it. There's an awakening of the feminine and a connection to Mother Earth and in all its representations, in any culture that you want to see it, but it's really, really there. And it's so beautiful and so nurturing. And it's just ready for us to tap into it and to unleash our creative nature, our nurturing nature. And it's perfect for these times. It's just what we need. And even though it's very awake and present right now, it's there for us for a long time. Okay, this is what we're coming into. And I just wanted to bring that invitation because I know, we've been talking about being focused and being active and you know, just being aware of our physical bodies, but I also wanted to bring this awareness of this beautiful, soft, creative, motherly energy that is there for us. And
So does this have to do with the holy nights, like solstice, you know, the very special time between Diwali and Epiphany, or is this something different? Is it specifically for this year?
it's for this year, but it's also not only this year. And there is, you know, well, just I usually try to keep it very neutral, but since you're asking, I'll share a little bit with you guys. There is a change in the world energetically right now. We know, we feel it, you know, like we feel it in our bodies, we feel it in our minds. The minds are operating differently, the bodies are operating differently, the consciousness is operating differently. Yes, please have lunch with us, Sophie. You're welcome to do that. Everybody's welcome to have their meals with us. So there is that awakening, you know, in the world that is happening, and it's a very nurturing feminine energy. And some people believe the comet that is passing close to us right now, it's actually called has a feminine name, and you know, in some beliefs and cultures. So these are the times for us to kind of tap into that. We're really awakening to this new level of consciousness, and the reigning guides now are the feminine forces. And that's, you know, we've been ruled by the masculine forces, which is great. You know, it got us this far and we accomplished a lot, but now it's time to shift that. And we are shifting to this more nurturing energy, you know. And for us in Mexico, you know, I was raised a Catholic. And yesterday is the day we celebrate the Virgen de Guadalupe, which is the representation of the Virgin Mary in Mexico. But she's a very interesting virgin, you know, even for the Catholic culture, because she, even though she technically represents Virgin Mary, she really doesn't, because she came to imbibe the native culture into this religion. So she's the only one with this like a different skin tone, and actually the image that technically appeared to prove that the message was truthful, that came with some roses. But the image itself has a very iconic representation, and people have been studying it for ages, because the image, like in the irises of the painting, you know, this ancient painting, there's like people and things, like it's like really a reflection. And her I don't know how, manto, I don't know how you say that in English, you know, that thing that covers her, like a shawl. It has her veil has like constellations and things like that, totally accurate to the day where she technically appeared. So there's like a lot of very mystical things around it, but also she truly represents, not that, you know, like that was like the name they gave her, but she represents an ancient deity from the native cultures, which is the mother creator of all. Oh, there you go. Yes.
Someone said this.
Oh yeah, and that's exactly it. And there's like the original image is so sweet, and that's a very close one. I love it. And she's always been my companion. But the Mexican deity that she represents, it's the mother creator of all. And that's the energy that is coming right now for us in the Mexican culture. And that's really, really powerful. And to me, she's very special, because I've always felt that she's been my guide and my companion. And every time I've needed her, she has like come to me, like, you know, physically. I remember once when I was young at university, I went to work in Germany as an au pair for a year. And I was promised a lot of things, and the family was super nice, and I love it. I was full-time in charge of 3 kids, lovely kids, but a lot of the things I was promised never happened. So I was a little overwhelmed with a lot of responsibility and very tired, and not like, they told me I was going to be in school to learn German. That never happened. So I was kind of like isolated there and stuff. And then finally I kind of pushed my way to travel, which was my intention, because I had no days off for months. And I was at my breaking point. I was like, I had to go back, but I had no money or ways to buy a ticket home. And then I took this little short train ride to Austria, and I walk into this cathedral without knowing. And like, I'm just walking there, and you know how you have like the main altar and then you have little altars on the sides.
Yeah.
And there's a huge, one of the biggest ones in that cathedral, to the Virgen de Guadalupe. But I didn't know it. So I'm walking, and all of a sudden she's there, and I'm crying. I'm on my knees. And I knew in that moment I was going to be fine. And I had her in moments before in my life, but that was the moment like I really felt her connection and her guidance, and everything changed after that. Like, the family was open to my dialogue. We changed the conditions, like everything just started to change. And then a few years ago, I had a similar experience in Italy. I was just visiting this church, and there she was again. And it was like this very rough day. I had a lot happening. And then I just walk into this church, because I love visiting churches. They feel so peaceful, you know, any denomination. I'm not discriminating that way. And there she was, you know, like out of a sudden, like the Virgin de Guadalupe again. And then I took this, a friend gave me actually a stamp from that church, and he took me to the train station, and then we bought a croissant, and I wanted to put that stamp in my wallet. So I grabbed that croissant paper. It was like clean, you know, those little paper bags they give you with bread in the bakery. So I grabbed it and I folded it in half, and I put it in my wallet because I didn't want it to get scratched, you know. So I just put it in the middle, put it in my wallet. And it's been with me for a long time. And I'm going to tell you something that is kind of weird. I haven't told anyone, okay? A year or so later after that, I lost that wallet with the image and to the cards, everything, you know, I lost it. And then months later, you know, I had another wallet. I started to put things in it. Then one day I opened it, and that image with that croissant paper around it was in my wallet.
Wow.